Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How everybody's feeling today? I'm here for a very short period of time. If you want to call, you tell me so I can send you the link very quickly, or you can just comment, ask questions. Today we had a few games already. This is the last game of the day. It's gonna be between Tottenham Hotspurs and Leicester City. So we're gonna check here together. You can see for Tottenham Hotspurs, we have Lloris in goal, Sanchez, Dyer, Clément Langlais, the French guy. We have midfielders of Højbjerg, Pulisic, Ryan Sessegnon, Rodrigo Betancourt. Forward ahead, Richarlison, Harry Kane, Kulusevski. Okay, who's on the bench for Tottenham Hotspurs? They have Fraser, Doherty, Royal, Christian Romero, Japhet Tanganga, Oliver Skip, Bissouma Eve, Son. Why Son is on the bench? Because he's not performing good this season. And they have Brian Gill for the bench from Tottenham Hotspurs. Let's go to Leicester City. They're gonna play 4-1-4-1. And for Tottenham Hotspurs, they have the traditional 3-4-2-1. Interesting. So for Leicester City, they have Danny Ward as goalkeeper. Defenders, they had Wouters, the guy that they just bought from Belgium. James Justin, Johnny Evans is the captain today. Timothy Castagne. They have midfielder of Harvey Barnes, Tielemans, James Maddison. I'm gonna call him Hall. And then we have Wilfried Ndidi. Long time. Forward they have Patson Daka from Zambia. Zambia, brother. Okay, so if you go here for their subs, another Daniel Amati, Luke Thomas, Mark Albright, Dennis Pratt, Bubakari Sumari, Jimmy Vardy, Kelechi Iheanacho, Mr. Governor, Ayuzi Perez. Okay. So two strong teams here. On paper, of course, Spurs playing home. They're supposed to win because also Leicester City not doing good at the moment. So everybody gonna assume that this is going to be a walk in the park, but be careful. This is the Premier League. You never know when the Foxes decide to go for it and go eat the chicken. All right. So anybody in the house? The bomb scared you? That bomb scared at the end. It's just a subscribe kind of thing. Yeah. The bomb scared you. Alright. Let's see. So the game is about to start in like 15 minutes, people. Still time to go. This guy said that Mr. Sight said that such a bizarre season. Son being benched for Richarlison. Yeah, for Antonio Conte, he doesn't care about your name. He used to bench Eden Hazard and Diego Costa back in the day when he used to be at Chelsea. He also benched Lukaku for a period of time at Inter. For him, it's about you do it now. Son been really poor, but how many goals do you think Haaland will score this season? And many of them. If he continues that way, every single game he scores a goal. The guy got more goals than games, so that is scary. He could go for 50 or 60 goals. Looks like he's making everything very easy. You know, everybody thought that it's going to be very hard for him. He was scoring in Austria and Germany, Bundesliga, not strong enough as the Premier League. We all made theories. Look at him today, flying high, telling you. So this is going to be something else, my friend. Haaland, nobody can stop him. Nobody. When he attacks the ball, okay, in the box, it looks like he's always at the right place, the right time. He bullies everybody. He got more skills than anybody. He's taller than anybody. It's just scary, man. Scary stuff. Scary stuff, I am telling you right now. So Fraser over 30 easily. What do you mean? Oh, you answered to him. Yeah, over 30 goals easily. Yeah, if he stays fit though, because last season he struggled with a lot of injuries at Dortmund. Some kind of weird injuries that he was struggling. I don't even know if he played half of the games last season. Otherwise, he was going to be to outscore Lewandowski last season in the Bundesliga. But injuries, man. But this season, he looks fit and ready to kill. That brother is ready to go for the Dracula. Yeah, more than 30 goals is a fair assessment about it. So let me remind you for what happened in this match day 8. Many games been cancelled because of what is happening in the country. So yesterday actually was Aston Villa against Southampton, as you can tell. 1-0 at the end. Stevie G must be very happy because he was at the edge really of losing his job, not doing good. Okay, so let me see. This guy here, Mr. Ankara King Ford, say Haaland is exposing weakness of the EPL defenders, and nobody will be able to stop unless injury strikes in. Weakness of the EPL, I don't know if EPL, that way you find the most physical and the strongest defenders. It has nothing to do about exposing weaknesses. It just is too strong. It's just a freak of nature. It doesn't have nothing to do with defenders in the Premier League being weak or being or not being good enough. Germany, you can say that, or other leagues, but in the Premier League is where you find people really getting on you. Just don't know how it's gonna be like. Just imagine Martinez marking Haaland in the box. Okay, and it's gonna be like a Manchester derby, and Lisandro Martinez actually is a centre back, right? And then you are marking a giant like Erling Haaland, that is going to be like accident waiting to happen. Lord have mercy, because that guy need a lot of prayer before that game, Man City against Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez against Erling Haaland. I don't think it has something to do with weaknesses in the play. It's just somebody is better than you. He's taller than you, more powerful than you. This is not the WWE where Rey Mysterio is gonna beat the Big Show. It's just that is staged. But this is real. That guy, that dude is just like big, you know. Look at his size. Even defenders and goalkeepers just were looking at him like up. They don't look down. So he's something else. At least the way to stop him is to prevent him from getting the ball to begin with. You know, you have to do a lot of work from where the ball is coming from. But when you have somebody like Kevin De Bruyne who will shoot from every angle, who will know exactly what to do, it doesn't look like he's interested in anything. And the next thing you know, the ball is right where he wants it to be. There's a problem here, bro. There is a problem, okay? There's a problem. Because how do you mark Kevin De Bruyne? How do you take him out of the game? And how do you take Erling Haaland out of the game? Those are the questions that we need a really very, very good conversation here. You cut the supply first, but when it gets to Erling Haaland, probably it's a little bit too late, you know. So yeah, yesterday Stevie G won 1-0 against Southampton. Jacob Ramsey is a young man really with a lot of talent. He got the man of the match. I don't know for what, because he scored a goal. He didn't have any assist, no key pass or anything. Just the goal helped him to get man of the match. And Stevie is laughing, smiling again, because the team that he got, right? He got a great team. Steven Gerrard, a great team. So I was thinking that this season actually he was going to be fighting for European places. I'm not saying the Champions League or anything, but you know, who knows? Conference League, Europa League, or even push for top 4. But man, they didn't really look good. They didn't really start good. Looks like they are all over the place and all that. So lucky 1-0, and they, you know, just take it home. Take 3 points. That was the most important for him. And yeah, that's it. That's it, 1-0. And then it was another game. Nottingham Forest against Fulham. You know what? Forest coach need to be careful, because he might be sacked. He might be the next one to get the boot, because with the money that they actually spent, okay? They spent a lot of money on new players. They bought like 21 new players in the team, which is not a good thing always. People think you have to buy. No, a team, you have to build a team over the years. If you bring too many new players in one team, it's most of the time it's not gonna be successful. I still remember QPR back in the day when they wanted to buy everybody on the planet to stay in the Premier League, and they got relegated, you know. So spending money the same time buying too many players is not a good thing, because you have to create chemistry. So if he doesn't win the next couple games, I'm afraid they're gonna just get rid of him to try to save the season, because the kind of money they spent, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot to go to the championship with high wages, and that is gonna be a catastrophe in my opinion. Okay, so let's see Mr. Pafina, not Rafinha, of course. Pafinha was the man of the match with 1 goal. 1 goal. He didn't have any assist. He didn't have anything, but he got voted man of the match. Dean Henderson, wow, he conceded 3 goals, but still people wanted him to be the man of the match. Yeah, he was angry. The reaction though, his reaction after conceding, I think the second goal was priceless. The reaction was priceless. Okay, let me see here. So Marco Silva actually is doing a good job at Fulham. At the beginning of the season, I said Fulham are not going to the championship because I don't see Tony Khan going back again to the championship. They have enough. They got money. They got a good team. They got a good coach. Willian is back in the Premier League. So life is good for them. 3 points here, 1 point there. And they might stay. Who knows? And this guy, oh my goodness. And at some point, Forest were losing 3-1. I was like, what the point of spending all the money? Jesse Lingard, and big names around the world and not winning games. So yeah, those were like the games, yesterday games. Today, early on, of course, City 3, Wolves 0, and Nathan Collins got a red card, 33 minutes. I was thinking, listen, this is going to be another like 9 or 10-0. But they did a good job because they conceded only 1 goal when they were like 10 against 11. And I'm talking about Wolves here. I was thinking this is over. It's going to be another hat-trick for Haaland, another hat-trick for somebody else, and it's going to be ridiculous. But they managed to close the shop and only conceded 1 goal. Congratulations for not conceding 10. Man of the match, of course, the freak of nature himself, Mr. Erling Haaland. Look at the voting system here. 55% of people voted for Erling Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne got 35%, almost. Cancelo 5, Jack Grealish 4, stuff like that. So yeah, something really need to be done. I don't know, how do you cope with this Erling Haaland guy? And you have to give some credit to Pep Guardiola actually, because nobody believed that Pep Guardiola was going to adapt to Erling Haaland, because he's kind of no-nonsense coach. You do my way, I'm not gonna do your way. Okay, you listen to me or you are out. But this time, he just understood that sometimes in a team you need a character, You need characters like Abramovic, Erling Haaland, Eto'o. People like that will win you trophies, will win you the Champions League, because they hate the defeat. They have something in them, They can be called arrogant or whatever, but that is what makes them who they are. So this time, Pep Guardiola was like, you know what? Every time, every year, he's like at least quarter-final or semi-final of the Champions League for the last say 4 and 3 years, and he can't really get it to the line. Lost in the final, semi-final, quarter-finals, always, because the lack of that character. Now he went for Erling Haaland, and he adjusted himself to find the way to make this brother comfortable. Everybody thought, they play tiki-taka football. It's not gonna work out with Erling Haaland. Erling is a target man. Pep Guardiola never played with a target man. Erling got a a big personality, a big ego. It's not. But sometimes you have to compromise. You have to take your egos away in order to do business, you know. The end of the day is about business. It's about getting the job done. So Jack Grealish, I was happy to see him from the very first minute. Jack Grealish was on the score sheet, which is good because the boy been criticized a lot. Oh, the game is about to start, so I'm not gonna. Oh, it's already started. So I am not gonna continue talking about Manchester City. I am going to switch to the game actually. Okay guys, so I just wanted to say hi because this is supposed to be just audio kind of show. But let me see very quickly here. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. If you can give me some likes, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's going to take you just 1 second to do it. If you can give me some likes, much appreciate it. And that's it. I'll be here for just a short period of time. Just if you have a question or you wanted to call, you tell me, because I'm going to have to leave and just leave the comment and everything on the screen. So 2 minutes 10 seconds in my location. 0-0 between Leicester City and Tottenham Hotspurs. Let me see. Chelsea fans is asking, how do you feel about Porter? Bro, I'm a little bit tired of talking about Porter and Chelsea. Try to do a little bit of football instead of one team only. But it's the first game. It's just the first game for them. And you don't expect him to be perfect in the first game. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of shows. It's international break now. We're going to have a lot of shows to focus on Porter tactics and Porter or whatever. But let's just watch this game here. Tottenham Hotspurs. So dangerous attacks. Any questions? Or anybody want to call? No, nobody wanted to call. Nobody had a question for some reason. So what are we gonna do here is watch this game a little bit and then come back maybe at half time. You have everything on your screen anyways. Okay, so I made a few videos in the Green Turf YouTube channel. If you have a chance to go double check some cool videos out there. You won't be disappointed. I already gave more details about Erling Haaland and Manchester City. Oh, penalty! What the heck? Penalty being reviewed, people. The VAR got involved. Penalty stand. Oh my goodness. Yep. Penalty missed by Leicester City. They missed the penalty, people. They have nobody to blame but themselves. Leicester City. A bunch of useless, really. They wanna get Rodgers sacked or something. They were given a penalty and they couldn't even take it. You know, they couldn't even score a goal. So nobody to blame but themselves. You have a penalty, you score it. Or if you don't score it, don't blame anybody. Right? Listen, is my stream really on time? Let me refresh this. So I think it need to be retaken. I need to be taken again. Let me refresh my stream here very quickly. Whoa, this time the penalty was taken in 1-0. One golaços. Tielemans took the penalty and scored. Took a penalty and scored 1-0. The VAR saved them. VAR saved Leicester City. VAR saved them. The penalty was taken by Rory Jennings. Okay. Anybody? So please help me get at least 50 likes, and then we go from there. 50 likes, people. Let's do it. Yes, we can. One click. Anybody? So yeah, I was talking about some videos that I made earlier on the Green Turf channel. Jude Bellingham again being linked with Chelsea. How realistic is this one? I don't know. Paper talk. People need to bring stories. People need to continue the narrative. So, corner kick. Dejan Kulusevski taking it for Tottenham Hotspurs. And it's 8 minutes 10 seconds in my location. Whoa! Tottenham Hotspurs 1-1, people. Tottenham are officially back again. 1-1. Tottenham are not kidding, people. Tottenham Hotspurs are not kidding at all. They are going for it. 1-1. And right now you can't really celebrate any goal. You have to wait. Hurricane. You have to wait because the VAR needs to double check. I think the goal stands. It's 1-1. One from a penalty. The Spurs one is from a corner kick, a set piece. Hurricane and Youri Tielemans are the scorers. So that's the way it is. Any question? No. Nobody want to call. Nobody want to ask a question. Like I said, I'm here for the people. So probably we'll come back like at halftime. I'm gonna leave like comment and everything on the screen, and then come back again halftime and take your calls if you have any. I'm here just to allow people to talk if they want to. Tottenham Hotspurs didn't take long before they equalized.
Tielemans penalty given away by Davinson Sanchez. Maurice saved the initial one. He'd left his line. A retake again by Tielemans that ended in a goal. Leicester led for about 2 minutes, and then Harry Kane has scored from a well-worked corner by Spurs. And here they go again with Richarlison, trying to run around, work face on the left. Works up the line for Benson Football. Is there a foul? Referee says play on. Richarlison whips across in. Cleared as far as the Brazilian once more. He plays it off James Maddison and wins a throw-in for his side. Harry Kane's come over to take. Charlton is playing fairly centrally. It might just be a momentary change of roles from those two. Well interchangeable, the Spurs attackers. It's Dyer. It's a long way. To the feet of Richarlison. He's tried to flick it around the corner for Harry Kane. Didn't quite come off. Clever touch, but Kane acknowledges the idea. Loose ball there. Cut out by Tielemans, and now Ndidi. Out to Maddison on his right. Touches it away from Sessegnon. Slows things down, Maddison, and then a nice outside of the boot pass for Dewsbury Hall. Justin advances into the box again. Barnes crosses against Perisic. Kulusevski will try and get the ball forward for Spurs again. To the feet of Davinson Sanchez. Clever touch from him away from Justin inside his own penalty area. Long ball is headed out by Ndidi then. Minutes gone here. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Leicester City 1. 11 flash score this evening. So Reece kicks one out to his left. Sessegnon touches it down well. Quickly pressured by Maddison and Dewsbury Hall together. Here goes Spurs though. Richarlison nicely spraying out to Perisic, finding himself in acres of space every single time on this right hand side. Makes it into the box, Perisic. Will he fancy a shot himself? He does. It's blocked by Ndidi. They appeal for a handball. The Spurs players don't think they're going to get that one. It's played away to Justin. And now there's a space to expose where Perisic was, but Davinson Sanchez comes across well to defend it. Bentancur immediately gives it back to Leicester though. Oh, Daka surely had to find James Maddison on his right there. Acres of space on the edge of the box James Maddison had. Daka didn't look up in time. Tried to have the shot, it was blocked. The Spurs counter-attack doesn't come off. Richarlison runs straight into Johnny Evans. Now here go Leicester again. James Maddison once again slowing things down through the middle. The battle of transitions ends for a moment. Tielemans and Dewsbury Hall just knocking it between themselves. Belgians played it just behind James Justin, but he manages to recover it. Spurs not in any rush to get this ball back. Just letting Leicester playing around between themselves. Tielemans to Johnny Evans. One for him, but he works it to Castagna. 1-2 between he and Maddison that doesn't quite come off. Dyer sees it through to Lloris. Long kick from the Frenchman. Touchdown by Harry Kane. He tried the clever flick to Richarlison. Doesn't come off this time either. They're one apiece for those now. Certainly is Richarlison operating through the middle and Harry Kane on the left at the moment. Kane fancies a go at Johnny Evans while Richarlison finds his little face. Tielemans turns away from Kane cleverly on the right hand side. Back inside the face is the furthest player back for Leicester. He advances about 20 yards with the ball though and then leaves it with Justin on his left. He exchanges the 1-2 with Harvey Barnes. Justin rolls it back inside to Johnny Evans, who's on the centre circle. Face. Justin. Dewsbury Hall. Barnes. To Justin. Face. Evans. Face. Good spell of possession this for Leicester, although they're not advancing particularly with it. Be happy to just keep Spurs at bay for a few minutes. And Didi. Around the corner for Justin. He floats inside. Gives it to Maddison. Good switch of play from him to find Castagna on the right. Tielemans eyed up the first time cross. Rolls it inside of Maddison instead. He fakes the shot on his left from 30 or so yards. Rolls it right to Tielemans. First time cross from him. Easy catch for Lloris in the end, that one. Lloris has tried to release Kulusevski on the right early. This could be a great ball from Lloris if it stays in play, and it does. Kulusevski's got there before Justin. Cuts onto his left foot. Rolls it to the edge of the box for Harry Kane. Edge of the D. Kane onto his left foot. Loses out. Højbjerg takes the long shot. And that one's gone miles over the crossbar. End of pressure for Leicester. 16 minutes gone. Tottenham 1, Leicester City 1. It's a good move from Spurs. Great long kick from Lloris out of his hands. Finds Kulusevski. Good first touch from him after a burst of pace. And then gets it back around Justin on the inside. Rolled it to Harry Kane. He might have been better off to take the shot early. Tried to carry it onto his left foot instead and ran into traffic, and the Højbjerg shot was erratic at best. Here come Leicester again. Dewsbury Hall just rolling it back to face. Big shoes to fill for the man that's arrived from France. Wesley Fofana replacement. The only bit of incoming business here at Leicester this summer. Brendan Rodgers hasn't been tried to point fans towards that fact, in reference to the fact that they are bottom of the league on 1 point. There's a waste of possession from Leicester as Castagna rolls it behind Maddison in a decent position, picked up by Perisic, and then he gives it to Kulusevski on his right and continues his run. Kulusevski goes inside to Benson Football. Dyer to Longley. He goes long for Richarlison, who's back out on the left. Harry Kane is through the middle once more. Ball doesn't come off though. Johnny Evans heads it down to Youri Tielemans. Dewsbury Hall back to Ndidi. Maddison fizzes it into the feet of Daka. This looks good for Leicester. Barnes is tackled. It ends up back at the feet of Daka. Still inside the box. Touches away from Sanchez for Maddison. He takes the long shot early. It's blocked. Benson Football. Richarlison on his left. Trying to knock it through the legs of Tielemans. Doesn't come off. Ndidi. Dewsbury Hall. Justin. To Evans. Tielemans. It's Castagna on his right. Back to Johnny Evans. Working the ball well here, Leicester. Perhaps just looking to frustrate the hosts. Tielemans. Evans again. A couple of sustained spells of pressure from Leicester, but Tottenham aren't in any hurry to get the ball back. It might be now though, and Dewsbury Hall, miscommunication between him and Harvey Barnes has given it away. Sanchez, Bentancur, good pressure from Maddison. Justin into the feet of Dewsbury Hall. Rolls it for Maddison. Might fancy the long shot this time. He does. Is blocked early by Longley. Ndidi's touch for Barnes. Madison touches it back to Ndidi. Justin. To Ndidi. Looks a good ball if Castagna can get there, but he can't, and is out for a goal kick. 19 minutes gone here. Tottenham 1, Leicester City 1. It's an even game in these early stages, though. In fact, Leicester might just be leading in the possession charts. Tottenham really playing on the transition here. To Dyer, to Sanchez, pressed well by blue shirts, gets it out to Terrace, just about. Dyer's come out to support him. He's got the ball up the line for Kulusevski. It's beyond Justin, but Face has come across well to cover, and he gets there before the sweep. Rolled back inside to Danny Ward. Long kick from Ward, touchdown by Dyer just inside Leicester's half. That looks a brilliant ball from Dyer for Richarlison, but it's just bounced beyond him. Excuse me. Charleston's trying to touch it around Castagna. It's out for a goal kick. I'm sorry, it's actually a corner to Spurs here. It's where they got their last goal from. Well, not quite, it's on the opposite side. Left-hand side, Terrace has come across from right wing back to take with his right foot. Left arm up from Perisic. It was the right from Pulisic that led to the clever routine last time. Perisic crosses to the near post. It's headed on, and it's another goal. Spurs take the lead through Eric Dyer on 21 minutes. 2 corners and 2 goals for Tottenham. A brilliant, inviting whip cross from Ivan Perisic at the near post. Dyer helps it on, and it flies across the goal into the top right corner. Let's see it again. Such a nice delivery from Perisic. All Dyer has to do is get a touch to direct it back towards goal from the in-swinger. Oh, and I say that, but that's taking some credit away from Eric Dyer. It's actually a really good finish from centre-back. Loops it over everybody. No hope for Danny Ward. Nobody's on the back post. I don't think they would have got there anyway, though. Brilliant finish from Eric Dyer. Second goal of the season for him. A player who's really been reinvented in this back three, introduced by Antonio Conte here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. 22 minutes gone, quarter of the way through this one now. It's Tottenham 2, Leicester City 1. After Leicester take the lead, Spurs now have it themselves. Long ball cut out by Davinson Sanchez. Kulusevski's touched it around Justin. Oh, he's fouled them there, though. I think, in fact, Kulusevski's controlled that ball with his hand. Pulled back for the Leicester free kick. Clever touch from Tielemans to get away from Richarlison. Castagna away from settling on back to Tielemans. Evans. Face. Evans out to Castagna. Madison loses that to Benson Football. Didi wins it back though. Scrappy moment at play. Aston just trying to calm things down again now. His face sprays out to Justin on the left, inside Tottenham's half. Justin tries to clip a ball from Madison. He's underneath it. Long leg gets there though. Richarlison touches it back to Sessegnon. Richarlison. Battled by Tielemans. Foul by Tielemans. Spurs free kick. Ndidi. Dewsbury Hall. Evans. Tielemans. Pull up the line is cut out by Richarlison. Gets it inside to Benson Football. Well, would pass from him with Harry Kane. Face has it for Leicester. Evans. Face out to Justin. Receives it back. His pass was aiming for Barnes. Dewsbury Hall picks it up and then tries to hook it around the corner for Barnes. Brought down by Perisic. No foul, says the referee. Spurs come away with it. Sanchez touches it off to a Leicester player. Here they go on the counter with Maddison. Tielemans. Maddison. Tielemans. Oh, he's trying to be too clever and flick it back to Harvey Barnes. The back heel doesn't come off. Spurs come away with it now. Sessegnon. Kane. Kulusevski's in swinger. Oh, to the back post and in again! Tottenham have 3 goals from 3 corners. Leicester are appealing to the referee, and I think they've got the free kick for a foul on Danny Ward as the ball swung in. VAR are certainly going to have a look at it. Yeah, that's certainly going to be pulled back, I think. Davinson Sanchez has gone right over the top of Danny Ward. Goalkeepers do need the protection there. The ball's actually gone in, though, off the hand of Wilfred Ndidi at the back post. Yeah, it's in off Ndidi's hand. It's in an unnatural position. I think Leicester are going to get away with it on the fact that Danny Ward had already been fouled before that. Reese with the long kick, flicked on to Kulusevski, cut out by Face. Castagna inside to Ndidi. Reese's play on is actually 2 Leicester players that ran into each other there. Perisic with the awkward chested interception. Long ball out to Kulusevski, cut out by Justin. Well, this one's chested down by Harvey Barnes. Touched inside for Dewsbury Hall. Is passed around the corner, cut out by Benson Football. Now Perisic. Benson Football. Back inside to Davinson Sanchez. Closed down by Daka. Rolled back to Hugo Lloris. Awkward first touch from him, but he gets it out to Longray. Sessegnon inside to Dyer. Longray rolls it back to Lloris. Sanchez, Dyer, good movement across the back 3 of Spurs, and now they've finally worked it out to Perisic on the right. Once again, nobody really able to provide a man-for-man match when the ball gets out to Perisic in terms of Leicester's defence. It's long way. Craigo, rolls it back to Davinson Sanchez. He's advanced to Kulusevski. Face able to get out the pass aim for Harry Kane. Oh, and now Leicester are in here with Daka getting away from Sanchez. Oh, he's taken the shot far too early, straight down the throat of Hugo Lloris. Daka could have got himself in one-on-one there. Well, he was in one-on-one, but he's taken the shot from 25 yards. His face was actually burst through the middle. His first pass didn't come off. The interception falls back to him, and he works it first time really well through to Passon Daka. He bursts through the middle of the Spurs defence, gets away from Davinson Sanchez. One-on-one with Lloris. Just had to take a couple more touches. No composure from him really, though. Shoots from 25 yards. Easy catch for Lloris, and now he's launched a Spurs counter-attack. Ball to the back post, just beyond Sessegnon. Harry Kane will keep it in play. He's once again switched roles with Richarlison. Brazilians in the middle. Ball up the line for Sessegnon. In the box, Sessegnon crosses. Johnny Evans blocks another corner. Leicester will surely be panicking now. Half an hour gone. It's Spurs 2, Leicester 1, and they have another corner. Tottenham, they've scored 2 goals from 2, and with their third, they had the ball in the net, albeit through a foul on the keeper. Box again are Spurs. Richarlison and Harry Kane in there together, along with Longley, Davinson Sanchez. They're a man up in Leicester's zonal system. There are only 3 blue shirts against the 4 of Spurs on the penalty spot. Perisic will take, right footer on the left. Swung for the near post again. This time Dewsbury Hall gets there and heads it away. So Spurs throw in on this near side. Hill goes over to take. He's going to leave it with Sessegnon rather than be able to take it quickly as he wanted to. Benson gives it to Dyer. Touches it away from Daka well. Long ball, finds Sessegnon. Really good ball, in fact. Sessegnon for Kane. Richarlison tries the spectacular. It's blocked by Johnny Evans. Back out to Kane. Can't work it through to Perisic. He gets another go. This time Tielemans tackles him. Barnes to Maddison. Forced to dribble out of danger, Maddison. Slows the Leicester counter down a little bit. He's worked it from right to left, though, for Justin. Gives it back to Maddison. Rolls it to Tielemans, really slowing things down now, Leicester. Allowing the white shirts to get back into their defensive positions. Feist, on the halfway line. Gets out to Justin. On the left. Back inside to Feist. Seems to be the centre point of Leicester's moved out from the back. Johnny Evans not liking too much of the ball. Here he is though, rolls it straight back out to face. On his left. Feist brings it right for Tielemans. Evans again. Feist again. Good line breaking pass from him for Dewsbury Hall. Davinson Sanchez is out quickly to pressure him though and put him under enough that he's given it away. Benson Sanchez. He's under some pressure now. Rolls it back to Lloris. Blondin gets it back. Dewsbury Hall still closing him down. Works it to Perisic. First time ball from him was just beyond Harry Kane. Tielemans. Maddison. Castagna gives it back to Maddison. 50 yards from goal here. Face. It's Barnes on the left. Just. Sorry for Johnny Evans. And Maddison. Place. Evans. Just holding the ball, Leicester, but they are advancing with it. Evans and Face, who started this move passing around inside their own half, are now beyond the end of the centre circle inside Tottenham's. Slightly wayward run there has forced Leicester back though. Face will have to pick up the ball well into Leicester's half. And now Spurs will close them down with Kane and Richarlison getting up. Evans touches one away from Richarlison and switches for Justin. He wants Barnes to run beyond him. Brings it inside though, Justin, for Daka. Back to Dewsbury Hall. Crossfield for Castagna. Early cross. Well defended. Dewsbury Hall shot. Well over the bar, and there's a let off at Spurs. 34 minutes gone, they remain 2-1 up. See the replay. It's a good defensive header from Eric Dyer, just rebounded back off the legs of Benson Football set up nicely for Dewsbury Hall, but well over by him. It's Maddison to the edge of the box again for Leicester. Looks like Tielemans on his right. Maddison, doesn't make it to him. Good bit of defending from Richarlison. Clearance to face, heads it through. Way through to Terrace. Reese out to Longley on his left, inside to Dyer. Advances it for Richarlison. He loses out to Ndidi, and then Evans picks up the pieces. Tielemans, Dewsbury Hall. He's got a bit of space, Dewsbury Hall. Looks up on his left. Rolls it beyond Justin. He touches it around Perisic. This is good. Cross. Oh, Maddison couldn't quite divert it goalwards. Castagna will keep it in play at the far post though, will he? No, surely that's rolled out. That's really poor from the Belgian. That's a big let off for Tottenham. Dewsbury Hall. Still keeping some pressure on here now, managing to win it back from the Tottenham goal kicks. Barnes. Brings it back to face. Evans. Once again, everybody but Danny Ward is in Tottenham's half. Maddison to Castagna. Cross. Touchdown at the back post. Dewsbury Hall. Maddison's shot. Over and wide in the end. Huge pressure for Spurs once again. Really inviting ball from Castagna. Sanchez does enough. Dewsbury Hall can't work away from the challenges, and I think it's Harvey Barnes who gets the shot away rather than Maddison, and he's actually coming for an offside position as he picks up that ball. Leicester at 58% of the possession in this match. Don't look to do too much with it. A couple of set pieces being around here, mind you. Particularly threatened from open play. Ward. It's out for Justin. Maddison's got space in the centre circle. Long ball is cut out by Davinson Sanchez. Just down by Hughes. Wrong way. Dyer's pass is cut out by Ndidi. Dewsbury Hall. Ball from Harvey Barnes gives it back to Perisic. Sanchez. Joybia. Maddison has hassled him out of possession. To the edge of the box. Dewsbury Hall. Ndidi. Shot was high and wide once again. Leicester relentless with the pressure at the moment on Spurs. Can't get out to them. This is where you might want the pace of Heung-min Son on the pitch. It's the man they've dropped today from that. They've really got 4 top level players for 3 positions, haven't they? Kane, Pulisic, Son and Richarlison. It's Heung-min Son's turn to miss out today. And they go trying to play out Tottenham down the right. Kane has come deep for a touch. It's an impressive switch from him to find Sessegnon. He's got Longley as a runner on his left. He drifts inside instead and then loses out. There's a gap for Leicester to exploit here as Maddison feeds it into the feet of Daka. Just has to turn back to get a touch of the ball there, Daka. That has slowed down the momentum slightly. Tielemans to Maddison. Dewsbury Hall. Spurs starting to get back into possession now. Position, sorry. Justin. Dewsbury Hall, Maddison. Back out to Dewsbury Hall once more. And inside to Maddison. It's 25 yards from goal. Can't get a shot. Or an angle for the shot. As Benson closes him down. Evans to face. stubborn Irishman gets it back. Face up to Dewsbury Hall on the left. Face to Evans. Tielemans. Evans. Well, back to Danny Ward. Oh, indeed, he's pressed well by Benson Football. Just about manages to get that one back to his keeper. Face is pressed now by Kulusevski. Still enough to see that one out for a throw-in after knocking him off the Swede. Thrown from Justin to Face. Back to Danny Ward. Oh, he's under pressure here from Kulusevski. Ward, he's just about got away with that one. Turns on the ball. I don't think he meant it. Managed to get out though, Leicester. Daka. Dewsbury Hall. Switch looking for Castagna. He can knock it beyond Sessegnon, and he does. Into the box. Sessegnon's cross. Maddison! Oh my word, what a finish that is by James Maddison! And Leicester are level here. Tottenham 2, Leicester City 2 after 40 minutes. Brilliant finish from James Maddison to flick it over Hugo Lloris. We'll see the replay here. Leicester look to be in a lot of trouble on their left-hand side in defence. Danny Ward almost caught out by Kulusevski first, and then that activated the Tottenham press. Leicester played out of it well down the left. Dewsbury Hall with a cracking switch of play to Castagna. He's won the battle in the air against Sessegnon, headed it beyond him into the box, got on the end of his own header, just about manages to get a cross in at the byline, picks out James Maddison at the penalty spot, and Maddison has hooked it over Lloris towards the left-hand corner. Brilliant, brilliant finish from the Englishman. 4 goals here, 2 apiece, and we're not at half-time yet. Here's Longley. Højbjerg changes the pass. Charlton gets it back. Didi has fouled the Dane. Højbjerg. Dyer. Højbjerg. Benson Football. Long there. Charlton. Good turn, and Didi brings him down. Few fouls now from the Nigerian. Three might need to have a word. Free kick in a position of some promise for Spurs, given Leicester's clear fragilities from the set pieces in this half. Terrace stands over it on this left-hand side. It's about 35 yards from goal. They're going to cross rather than let him have the shot, surely. He raises his left arm. Perisic hooks it to the back post. Davinson Sanchez, brilliant save from Danny Ward, tips it onto the crossbar. Still alive in the box for Kulusevski. To the byline, closed by Barnes and Justin together. He's going to try and win a corner, surely. But Justin and Barnes do enough to come away with it. Cut out by Davinson Sanchez. Thrown on the far side. See the replay now. Perisic. And yeah, that is a fantastic save, Danny Ward. Lovely ball from Perisic again. Sanchez heads it on, clearly trying to attain for his error that gave away the penalty for Leicester to go 1-0 up. And it's an absolutely fantastic fingertip on it from Danny Ward on the stretch to turn it onto the crossbar. Tielemans, Leicester now go forward from their throw-in, and Didi Dewsbury Hall. Maddison in the box. Gets the shot away, Maddison, but it's wide of the mark. It'll be a goal kick. This thrilling first half is almost at an end here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where it's 2-2 at the moment. Dyer. Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez gets one from Sessegnon. West up in it again. Dewsbury Hall to Tielemans. He fancies the long shot. It's blocked. Reese will make sure it doesn't run for a corner. He goes long up the line. Evans comes out to win it. Touched down by Højbjerg to Perisic. Looks like Perisic and Sessegnon have switched wing back positions for a little while. There's Daka. Can't get it down against Højbjerg. Blocked to Richarlison. Johnny Evans wins it back to Leicester. And Didi. Dewsbury Hall. Justin. Tielemans. He's got the run of Castagna. Goes wider to Maddison instead. The Englishman crosses for the penalty spot. Headed away by another way, and Eric Dyer. Out for a Leicester throw-in. 2 minutes of stoppage time have been indicated. We've played 30 seconds of it. Tielemans rolls it to Wood face on the centre circle. Johnny Evans. Tielemans. Face. Justin. To face on the halfway line. Long ball looking for Castagna on the right. One in the air by Perisic. I think that's why he has been moved to this near side, Perisic. To win these aerial duels against Castagna, which Leicester have been targeting. Perisic plays the ball at the line, cut by Tielemans. Perisic is struck with his arm. Here's Barnes. Defeated Daka. It's got Maddison on the outside. James Maddison! Brilliant save by Hugo Lloris. Drops for Longley, who heads it away. And then Richarlison's gone down holding his head. Referee has to bring the play to a stop. Leicester all over Tottenham here.
All right, people. So halftime 2-2. What a game. Very good game of football. Come comment. Tell us what's going on. How are you feeling about the game? And all the good stuff. 2-2 halftime. Awesome game so far. It was a penalty taken by Tielemans. The first one, Lloris saved it, but he came off his line. But he needed to take it again. So he scored the second time. And then it didn't take long, right? It's like a minute and a half or so. Harry Kane, a header from a corner kick. Very, very good when it comes to set pieces. And then Eric Dyer, again another set piece. Eric Dyer with a goal, and then 41-minute James Maddison. 2-2. This game is very promising. Very, very promising so far, my people. So, if you have a question to ask me for 10 minutes before the beginning of the second half, you can ask, you know what I mean? So let's check on some statistics here so far. So you have oh wow, actually Leicester City got more possession than Tottenham Hotspurs, 59 to 40. Wow. Shot on target, all of them got 3 shots on target, and they scored 2 each. So that tells you that they've been clinical. Total shot, Leicester City shoot more than Tottenham Hotspurs. Touches, Leicester City touched more ball, but that's what you expect from Antonio Conte's team, because they're gonna let you have the ball at time. Passes 303 for Leicester City. Wow. So Leicester really been up front pretty much for every single statistic here that you can see. But listen, the end of the day, statistics mean nothing, you know, mean nothing. You have to actually win. You have to score goals in order to win. If you don't score, you don't get points, you know. Simple. You don't win. Eric Dyer, and expressions always call him Eric Diarrhea. It's funny, huh? That guy, expressions. Hurricane again. Wow. The timing is on point. Wilfred Ndidi, Tillman, Yuri, and everybody honoring the Queen. And this time was at Tottenham Hotspur's Stadium. Yeah, the funny thing that happened was that Eddie Howe actually had tie and suit just for the ceremony, and then he went straight to the dressing room and get into the more comfortable, you know, training track or whatever, so he can coach properly, because, you know, when you're shouting with your tie and suit, sometimes doesn't really go. So rest in peace, Queenie. Rest in peace. So yeah, as you can tell here in this so far 2-2. Who do you think is gonna win it at the end? We don't know. If you wanna call, you let us know, okay? Horror need time, yeah. Spurs better win the game. Why? Why they will better win? You want them to win? I want them to have hard time, so they can drop some points in order for Chelsea to come and catch up. Now it looks like City are unstoppable, so you only hope that other teams can drop points, you know. Ikene said that the Fofana replacement has been solid back. Yeah, the guy from Belgium, huh? His name is very difficult actually to pronounce. You know, look at his name. His name is like Wild Face. Wild Face. Yeah, he been good. He been solid. So let's wait and see until the end of the season what's gonna happen. But yeah, he's good. He's good. Just like when they sold Maguire and they bought the other guy, Soyuncu. But Soyuncu did good for one season. After that, I don't know what happened to him. A lot of injuries, to be fair, but he's not the same Soyuncu that replaced Maguire. So let's hope that this guy is not going to be another Soyuncu. Can you take Mount over Maddison? Can you take Mount? Mount is already in the Chelsea team, so he's already taken. What you're trying to say is, can you take Maddison over Mount because we have already Mount? I'm not gonna replace anybody with Mount right now. Mount, there is a reason why Maddison is out of the England team, and Mount is there. There's a reason why every manager in the world wants Mount, but only online expert haters that has no football knowledge will hate Mount because he missed few chances here and there, which the hate has nothing to do with football anymore. It's just jealousy and English people and all that, stereotype and that. So it has nothing to do with football. If we can keep it football only, that is another discussion. There is not even a comparison here. Not even a debate between Mount and Maddison. They are completely different players, and Mount gives you more. Mount hasn't been allowed to play football for 2 years. Maddison been playing football for his entire career in the system that he's comfortable, and he's allowed, given the freedom to play football. When you play 2 years or more than that as a winger, as inverted winger, false nine or whatever, you just lose a little bit of yourself. Just wait when Mount is played in number 8 position /10, when he can really play in the system he feel more comfortable, we can start judging. But for now, Mount all day long. Okay, people, so the game is gonna restart in a few minutes from now. So if you wanna call, you let me know. Southgate loves Maguire even if he is out of form. Yeah, there are certain players who just has the trust from certain managers no matter what. Maguire in the national team is not that bad. Just like Jordan Pickford, you can say whatever you want, but they are not bad. If you look at Paul Pogba, is one of those people that no matter how poor they are with their clubs, when they go to the national team, it's just completely different story. So I don't know what Southgate sees in Harry Maguire, but he's one of the trusted players on that squad. So let's wait and see. Out of form with your club doesn't mean necessarily you're going to be out of form with your national team. The national team is a completely different story. For people who don't have enough playing time in their clubs, or they've been abused by the fans or whatever, when they go to the national team, is a different environment. They are there just 2 weeks, no family, no wives and kid or whatever. They are just stuck in the hotel, go to training, focused to do a job, which is completely different than when you play in the league, where every morning, every evening you have to go back home and deal with normal life and then come to work, and all that is different. So national team, if you see how Pogba is with the national team, you will understand what I'm talking about here. Pogba always does good with the national team because he's there in that environment, get the job done and go back home. There's no gaps in between that. You are stuck in one place, you finish the job, you go back home. It's just like the man on the mission. But in the league, in your club, it's completely different things because it's just like your normal routine daily. You have to do the same thing. Okay, people, so the game probably already started. Not yet, but it's going to start. The game is going to start very soon. If you have a question, nobody called, so okay. Erling Haaland is gonna end up by scoring more than 50 goals if he continues doing madness the way he's doing at the moment. He's unstoppable. The statistics are just crazy. The guy scored more goals than games. This is crazy, man. Imagine we could have had, like Chelsea could have had, the two here, Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland in the same team. That's why I'm very confident about the future, because shortcut always bring Chelsea to making some stupid decisions like this, because we want to win, because we are Chelsea, because we don't develop, because we don't wait, because all the theories and narratives. If we had a coach back then who can understand that, you have to improve certain people and kind of compromise your ego and for the good of the team, probably De Bruyne was going to be at Chelsea until now. Imagine him, Hazard, back then, Oscar, Mata. My goodness. Probably we were not going to win the Champions League immediately, but over the years, over the time, after a couple seasons, when they are reaching their peak, we were going to win a lot of trophies back to back. But at Chelsea, we prefer to get frustrated for 3 years without a trophy by buying a bunch of dead wood and spending money, making us feel good, than being patient and go slowly, developing slowly, and get to a certain stage where you are unstoppable, where you just need a missing piece. Okay, the second half started, people. I came here just to say hi, and I was expecting somebody to call, but nobody did. So we're gonna watch the second half, and then we come back at the end of it to kind of close the show, and say goodbyes and all the good stuff.
Thriller of a game so far. 2-2 is the score as Harry Kane gets us underway for the second half. The hosts now kicking from my left to my right. The Whites, it's long lay advances through the middle, eventually runs into trouble, goes all the way back to Eric Dyer, switches it for Sessegnon, now playing off the right. Sessegnon, he and Perisic, three of the switching sides at the late stage in that second half, after Leicester got the equaliser off Castagna beating Sessegnon in the air. But Charleston has worked out to Kulusevski on the right. He's got Sessegnon on the overlap and he uses him into the box. Sessegnon clearly prefers his left foot as he cuts inside. Too predictable for Justin. Rebound cannons to Bentancur, gives it to Kulusevski once more. Sessegnon inside to Bentancur. Dyer has found himself in unfamiliar territory, but manages to get out of trouble and work it to Kulusevski. Good, Bentancur, Sanchez, along the line to Dyer. Bentancur tried to pick out Kulusevski, wayward pass, Justin's clearance straight back to Benson Football. His Choibia. Sanchez along the line for Dyer. Terrace goes long out to Pulisic on the right. This touch around the corner. Sessegnon doesn't come off. And Didi touches it to Evans all the way back to Place, and then Ndidi. Oh, he's lost out here. Bentancur through the middle. Finishes, and Spurs have their lead back. So sloppy from Leicester, they give it away, and Tottenham Hotspur have a goal inside 2 minutes of this second half. Spurs 3, Leicester 2. It's Ndidi who is taking the blame here. Brilliant finish from Benson Football. Take nothing away from him as he sprung onto this ball. See, Evans gives it into the feet of Ndidi. Lack of awareness from the Nigerian. Benson Football poaches the ball off him, goes through one-on-one, and then just wraps it onto the post around Danny Ward. Great finish from the Uruguayan. Unfamiliar territory for him being one-on-one, I'm sure. But a natural finish. Tottenham lead once more. 3-2 here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Ndidi's got his head in his hands. Ndidi's now got a yellow card straight from the kickoff. Clear foul there, and he's had a few in this game. This one on Choibia. It's like the Dane on the deck. Sanchez plays it off Madison down in the corner, wins Spurs a throw in. It's Dyer. Long ball from him out to the left for Perisic. Good touch from the Croatian inside to Richarlison first time. Richarlison rolls it to Choibia here. Good footwork from him. Back to Kulusevski, who shoots first time on his right foot, and it's over the bar. Well worked that from Spurs. Choibia fakes the shot and leaves Justin on the floor. Rolls it for Kulusevski, who's just on the stretch as he hits it on his weaker right foot, and one's always going over. Choibia. And get away from Daka. Goes out to Davinson Sanchez. Inside for Dyer. The ball's cut out by Benson Football. Kulusevski slips as he receives it from Choibia, but manages to hold on to it. Ndidi's come up to press him, but he is now on a yellow card, the Nigerian, who's Sessegnon. Gets around Justin, works it back to Kulusevski towards the byline. Face is standing him up. Kulusevski rolls it back to Choibia. Back to Kulusevski once more. Inside onto his left foot. Gives it to Choibia. Rolls it to Richarlison on the penalty spot. He's worked it to Sessegnon. Cut back. Away by Evans, only just. Dewsbury Hall flicks it on as far as Davinson Sanchez. Spurs keep the pressure on. Kulusevski around Dewsbury Hall. Shot. Blocked. Could go anywhere here. It's headed away by Johnny Evans. Only as far as Dewsbury Hall. His touches to Bentancur. Leicester want a foul. They're not going to get it. Spurs keep the pressure on again with Longley. Perisic, the line for Harry Kane. He's pulled to the left again and let Richarlison occupy the middle. He's got past his man to the byline. Kane goes back in against Madison and wins a corner off him. Tottenham looks so dangerous in these set pieces. 2 goals, the ball in the net a third time, and forcing a wonder save out of Danny Ward. from their 3 free kicks, or sorry, the 3 corners and 1 free kick in the first half. First corner of this half, Perisic will take. Right-footed in-swinger from the left. The near post headed on. Danny Ward holds on to this one. It's Dyer again, looking to add his second of the game. Easy for Danny Ward at the near post on this occasion. Ward goes long, looking for Harvey Barnes. Daka back to Barnes. Justin. Face. Johnny Evans. Evans gets out to Castagna on the right. Evans to face. Harvey Barnes. Face. Evans. Everybody in. Tottenham's half once again. Face brings it forward confidently. Gets out to Barnes. Dewsbury Hall. Justin. Evans. Tielemans back inside to Evans. Pressed by Kane, gives it left to Face. Back to Evans. Advancing the ball patiently once again, Leicester. Tielemans. Evans. Face. Pulisic wins it off him. Benson jumps onto the next ball. Højbjerg. Inside the centre circle for Benson Kur. Pulisic tried to cleverly roll it through into the path of Harry Kane. Quite on the same wavelength there, the attackers. Has to have the ball back with Evans. Two with Castagna. And then changes passes with Danny Ward. Tielemans gives it back to the keeper again. This time looking up for Justin. Sessegnon wins in the air. Strike the throw. First change of the afternoon for Tottenham Hotspur then. Ivan Perisic makes way. That's a surprising one. I thought he'd certainly had the better afternoon of the 2 wing backs even after changing sides. Emerson Royal comes on, which certainly means that Sessegnon will move back over to his native left-hand side and Emerson will occupy the right surely. Aston. Worked up the line for Barnes. Clever flick around the corner from him for Daka. And he's worked it back to Barnes. There was a foul in there on Daka. Referee says play on. Barnes bursts away from Sanchez. Højbjerg comes in to cover well. Back to Lloris. Barnes is closing him down. Lloris just about kicks it away in time. Can't pick anybody out though. Picked up on by Johnny Evans. And Didi wins defeat Dewsbury Hall. So left to Justin. Dewsbury Hall. Switch doesn't come off. Charleston picks it out. Kane. Kulusevski on his right. Set him away running. Can he get away from Face to get the shot away on his right foot at the near post? Danny Ward makes the easy save in the end. Out to Tielemans. Advancing towards Tottenham's half. And passing it into it with James Maddison. Dewsbury Hall. Barnes. Puts it to Dewsbury Hall inside the box. He's rolled it just behind Maddison. There's a foul surely there by Benson Kur. Yes, there is. The scorer brings Maddison down. Is this in James Maddison shooting territory? As Tottenham prepared 2 more changes over a minute before or after the first one. Christian Romero is ready to come on. Will presumably be for Davinson Sanchez. And Heung-min Son ready to enter the fray too. He takes the free kick first though. Tried to cross. He's really better to go for goal himself from there, Madison. Cross didn't come off. Ward comes out to meet the back pass. Dewsbury Hall. Looks a good one up the line for Daka if he can get there before Hugo Lloris, who's rushed out, but the Frenchman does well to get there first and not get out for throw-in. Dewsbury Hall. Justin. Dewsbury Hall again. Back to face. Evans. Face. Dewsbury Hall. Back to face. Now Evans. Looking long for Castagna. Get away from his man. Daka's header. Brilliant save, Hugo Lloris. What a save that is to keep Spurs in the lead. From Paston Daka's header. Spurs get it away as far as Ndidi. Emerson gives it back to Ndidi again. Here's Harvey Barnes. Into the edge of the box. Exchanges the 1-2 with Daka. Barnes eventually gets a shot away, but he's bundled Emerson down and it's a foul. Free kick inside the box for Tottenham. We'll see the replay here. James Maddison hooks the cross in on the volley. Daka rises above Davinson Sanchez, heads it down into the ground. It bounces in front of Hugo Lloris, and what a brilliant save he's made to tip that away and keep Tottenham in the lead. 3-2 Spurs, 58 minutes gone. Now they are getting to make their changes at last. Richarlison will make way for Heung-min Son on the left-hand side. Christian Romero, as expected, will come into his native right centre-back position in place of Davinson Sanchez. Contingent of Tottenham Hotspur supporters there, delighted to see their man Heung-min Son get a little over half an hour of action here. Rare to see him benched, of course. Dewsbury Hall's pass is cut out. There's Kane for Tottenham. Switch for Emerson Royal. Kulusevski inside as an option. Dewsbury Hall is out to meet him. He goes inside to Højbjerg. Back to Christian Romero. Højbjerg again. Pressed by Daka. Daka wins it back too. Can Leicester counter here now with Harvey Barnes? Slips into the path of Daka. Cut out by Bentancur, but Barnes picks up on it. Tielemans. He's got Maddison on his right. He sent him a bit wider than he'd like to be. Cross is flicked on by Daka and over the crossbar in the end. Good move that from Leicester. I think Tielemans just sent Maddison to the byline when he wanted to get a shot away himself there, James Maddison. A couple of times he's managed to pull into space on this right-hand side. Tielemans just sends him too wide. Maddison does really well to work it back across the face of goal. Daka throws himself at the ball, flick it on towards goal. Just not quite goal bound. Still 3-2 as we cross the hour mark. Paston Daka's just gone into the referee, but not too sure of what that one was for. Whether there was an earlier foul. I think he's actually been adjudged to have fouled his man in reaching that header. Yeah, Lloris takes the free kick. Foul by Daka, so the goal wouldn't have stood anyhow. It's Dewsbury Hall. Indeed, he switch for Castagna. Face to Justin on this near side, away from Kulusevski. Emerson's left a trailing leg on him. Foul by Emerson Royal there on James Justin. Free kick in a decent position for Leicester now. Chance surely to cross for Leicester from this near side. James Maddison will take. It'll be a right foot in swinger from the left touchline. Will he in fact leave it to Dewsbury Hall? No. Dewsbury Hall runs over it. Maddison takes it short to Tielemans. He crosses to the back post for Face. Wins in the air against Sessegnon. Reece captures it as it drops back into the box though. See the replay of that Ugo save earlier. Spurs now play out with Dyer. Romero advances the ball well to Kulusevski. He can't get around Face. Gone through the Swede, who's stayed down following the challenge. He's won the ball, Face, but certainly a strong one. Holding his abdomen. Kulusevski, as the referee has stopped play. Just a nasty landing on his ribs there for Kulusevski. Back up to his feet now though. Fair challenge by Face, who's been fairly impressive for me in this game. First full outing that I've seen of him for Leicester City. Despite conceding the 3 goals, of course. Certainly good on the balls. He looks to launch Daka through here, and he might have done. Lloris just about managed to get there first. Hooks his clearance though. Leicester have a throw in a decent position. Take it quickly. Lloris is still rushing back into his goal. Here's Maddison. Fizzes it left to Justin. Spurs back in their positions now. Indeed is Justin. Barnes on the left. Inside for Justin again. Fizzes it to Johnny Evans. Leicester are going to play the patient game once again. His Face. Bentancur rushes out to him. He goes right to Johnny Evans again. Tielemans fakes the pass up the line, goes inside to Ndidi. It's Maddison. Tielemans. Oh, he's lost out here to Heung-min Son in a bad position. Tottenham can counter if Son can get away from Ndidi here. Ball gets caught under his feet. He has to touch it to Højbjerg. Gets it back though, the Korean. Tries to work it inside to Emerson Royal. Doesn't quite come off. Tielemans cuts it out. Rolls it to Dewsbury Hall. Barnes on the left. Justin. Inside to Dewsbury Hall. Ndidi. Tielemans. Nelson gives it back to the Belgian. Face. Dewsbury Hall. The line for Justin. Dewsbury Hall gets it back. Price. Evans. Daka. Clever touch around the corner for Harvey Barnes. Good first touch from him. Brilliant sliding tackle. Awkward clearance from Lloris though. Tielemans. Out to Maddison on his right. Fancies the early cross again. There's a block and it's a Leicester City corner. 25 minutes remain. Spurs 3, Leicester 2. Game's not out of Fox's reach just yet. James Maddison will take this corner in front of the travelling Leicester support. On the right hand side it'll be an outswinger. Poor delivery from Maddison, easily headed away at the near post. And for a Leicester throw-in. It's the dominating possession in this second half. 76% in the last 10 minutes. We need to make more use of it there. There's Ndidi. Castagna. Looks all the way back to Evans, who's played behind him too. It's the end of pressure for Leicester. New board. Tries to get out to Harvey Barnes. Justin. We've just let that one trickle out of play. Tottenham have to throw in. Romero to Dyer. So Sessegnon out on the left. Intercepted by Castagna. Spurs have the throw in. He's worked all the way back to Lloris. It's bouncing. It's an awkward one for him. Loops the ball into the air. Maddison has surely been fouled there. Referee says no, and Spurs play out. One ball looking for Kane. Face gets there first, but Kane will get the second ball. Justin just about makes it to Kane's switch before Kulusevski can burst onto it. Going now, following that Justin interception for Spurs. Back to Romero. Lloris. Goes out to the left. Touched by Sessegnon. Long lays pass, gives it away to Ndidi. Tielemans. Round the corner. Interception comes back to Tielemans. Justin. Tielemans. To Maddison. Cross. Headed by Harvey Barnes at the near post, but it's behind for a goal kick. Barnes had made his way across. Face a goal from left to right to get on the end of that cross. Tottenham are going to make another change. So already at the 69-minute mark, they will have used all three allocated subs breaks. Well, they're not going to get it on just yet. In fact, the ball is in play again. Bentancur, Kulusevski, Kane, back to Kulusevski. Johnny Evans comes across to meet it. Gets it away well. Cleared up the line for a throw-in. Come over from right to left to cover there. Now Tottenham are going to make their fourth and final change. Not going to use all five. It's Kulusevski going off. I believe it's Bissouma who's going to come on. Yes, it is. Kulusevski off for Bissouma. So certainly a defensive change from Tottenham, going into 5-3-2 as just indicated by Antonio Conte. Son playing centrally off Harry Kane. Bissouma just going to try and add some metal to Tottenham's midfield in this battle. They've been caught 3v2 at times. Kick given on this near side here, just across the 70-minute mark, and as expected, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the vast majority of it rises in applause for Her Majesty the Queen on the 70th minute, for the 70 years of service she gave to the United Kingdom. Ball is in play though, as Spurs go up the left looking for Sessegnon. Danny Ward has come out of his box to clear it away. Eric Dyer heads it on. Ndidi cuts it out. Foul there surely on the far side. Yes, there is. The referee has just brought a stop. I'm not too sure what for. I don't think he's happy with how Leicester took that free kick the first time. Tielemans moves it again, then back to Johnny Evans. Face. Goes up to, I believe it's James Justin now on the right. See if Castagna's on his near side. There's Dewsbury Hall. Basuma. Forgive me, Justin is on this near side. Justin's still playing left back. I thought that he and Castagna just switched sides so that Castagna could go and target Sessegnon again. But not the case. Maddison. Gives it back to Johnny Evans. Only halfway around for Fates, who is happy to advance with the ball. Gives it to Justin. Cut out by Benson Kerr. Who fouls as the referee. There's Heung-min Son running against Johnny Evans. Son onto his right foot. Shoot! Oh my word, what a finish that is from the Korean Heung-min Son. He makes it Tottenham Hotspur 4, Leicester City 2. And for the first time this evening, Spurs have a 2-goal lead. And surely, with 17 minutes left on the clock, that will be too much for Leicester to crawl back from now. What a finish from Heung-min Son. His goal drought is over this season. Surely that would be the first of many. A player with too much quality to stay off the score sheet for too long. You can see what it means to him and to his teammates who all rush to congratulate him. What a tremendous finish that is from Heung-min Son. He's wrapped it from about 25 yards. Here's the replay. Justin loses out to Benson Kerr. No foul there. Good work from the Uruguayan. Gets it through to Heung-min Son. Johnny Evans and Wout are both there to stand him up. You're thinking surely he should release Højbjerg running with him on his left. Instead, I think he just uses Højbjerg to get a bit of space on his right foot, touches it beyond face, wraps it for the top right corner. What a finish. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Leicester City 2. Oh my word, that is delightful on the replay as it dips from being about 4 yards over the crossbar to finish underneath it. Delightful finish from Heung-min Son. Double change made by Leicester now, their first 2 of the evening. Dewsbury Hall and Paston Daka off. Iheanacho and Jamie Vardy come on. 2 strikers on for Leicester City. Here's Harvey Barnes on the left. Touch pass Emerson into the box. Brazilian has defended well. Benson Kerr. Kane flips it on for Son. Indeed, he's back well here. Tielemans. Puts it to the left for Harvey Barnes. Touchdown in the corner. Maddison. Rolls it back to Barnes. Brilliant tackle from Emerson Royal to prevent Barnes the shooting opportunity. Now Spurs could count with Harry Kane here. They'll find much more space in the middle now, Tottenham. With Leicester going 2 up front. Just following Tottenham bringing on. He's Basuma into the midfield. So now they'll be the ones outnumbering their opposition. In the midfield, that is, of course, is the Reece. Højbjerg. Now for Dyer. Flips out to long way on the left. Sessegnon. Basuma gives it away. Spurs get it back through long way. He goes long under pressure. The face. Interesting confirmation that Terrace has been given a yellow card. I'm not sure if he over celebrated that Heung-min Son goal. He's been off the pitch for a while. Maddison. Face. Ball down the right, cut out by Sessegnon. Højbjerg clips one long for Heung-min Son. It would be one-on-one with Face if he can touch this down properly, but Face is on top of it. Son, tackled by Tielemans this time. It's found Barnes. Bentancur. Bissouma. Harry Kane. To release Emerson Royale. Get the pass off. Indeed. Madison. Joe slides in well on Tielemans. Bissouma. Sessegnon. Loses out. Ndidi. Iheanacho. To Ndidi. Tielemans. To Johnny Evans. Evans. A good fist pass into the feet of Iheanacho. So back to Madison on his left. Now Justin, the left-hand wing. Almost to the byline. Looks it inside for Madison. Indeed, he fancies the shot. Drags it wide of the mark. Under the pressure of that one for Leicester. Not a bad effort from Ndidi. So through the legs of Bissouma. James Madison just receiving some special instructions from Brendan Rodgers on the touchline now. There's a clever touch by Harry Kane. And another one. Bearing down on goal now, Kane. He's tried to find Heung-min Son. This might drop for Bentancur. It does. He shoots. Danny Ward saves. Emerson gets there before Justin. It's out surely for a goal kick. Brilliant work that from Kane as he tried to fizz it into Heung-min Son in the box. Face just about able to intercept. That's tremendous from Kane as we see it again on the replay. Faces interception, drops to Bentancur. He wrapped his shot. It was saved by Danny Ward. Sessegnon that was trying to arrive before Justin did so. Poked out play, goal kick. Leicester have taken it. Spurs have won it again. Here's Kane. The line for Son. Cross. Oh my word, how was Christian Romero? Well, first of all, what's he doing there? And secondly, how has he missed? The flag is up anyhow. Spares his blushes. Yes, he's a centre-back, but any professional footballer should be putting that one into the net. I mean, yeah, Heung-min Son on the replay, you can see he's well offside as the ball comes from Kane. But he squared it brilliantly for Christian Romero. All he's got to do is help it on into the net, and he drags it wide, Romero, from about 3 yards. Offside or not, that's an embarrassing one from the Argentinian. As I say, how he's found himself at the back left post, I do not know. From right centre back. Minutes left on the clock. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Leicester City 2. The way this one has gone, we wouldn't say Leicester are out of it just yet. They've actually had more of the possession than Tottenham. Just haven't threatened to do too much with it. Tottenham will throw it. Dyer. His header is cut out and sent forward. That goes for a goal kick. Place. There's a header in the middle. Second ball is won by Bissouma. Back with Leicester, face to Justin on his left. Harvey Barnes. Justin. Switches nicely inside for Johnny Evans. This is Tielemans, who I think was the original target on his right. Iheanacho gives it away to Heung-min Son. Spurs can counter with Højbjerg. Rolled into the path of Kane. One-on-one with Face now. Kane has the shot. Blocked by Face and behind for a Tottenham corner. 8 minutes left on the clock. Kane, if he just wanted the ball a little longer, he had the overlapping run from Emerson. Corner though, taken short. Bissouma, Højbjerg on his left. Then picks out Emerson Royal. Bentancur running around him, goes inside to Heung-min Son on the edge of the box. Now out to Bentancur, fakes the cross, away from Maddison. Emerson Royal, Bentancur. Romero, Dyer, Kane, Son. On the edge of the box. Son shot. Oh my word, what a finish from Heung-min Son. He has 2, Spurs have 5. It's game over at long last at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham 5, Leicester City 2, with 7 minutes left on the clock. 2 wonderful finishes from Heung-min Son to open his account for the 22-23 season. He holds a finger to his lips to silence the doubters who have been circling of late. Heung-min Son, after a difficult start to the season, has 2 here against Leicester. The first one on his right, and this one, a brilliant curling finish on his left. So the replay, Kane does well to get away from a couple, roll it to his left for Son. He isn't closed down quickly enough by Face. Cuts inside onto his left foot and wraps it over Danny Ward into the top left corner. Brilliant finish from Heung-min Son. Five minutes plus stoppage time remain. Spurs play out. 7-goal thriller here. And there's still time for more as Bentancur gets in behind. Son shoots first time. Oh, we had time there. Heung-min Son to take the touch and seal the hat-trick. Brilliant ball from Bentancur into the path of the Korean. He's onside as he gets it in behind Johnny Evans. Why oh why he's taken that shot on the first time, I do not know. He gets it all wrong. Tielemans. Leicester have made a change and Didi has gone off, replaced by Soumare for the last 5 minutes. Soumare has just watched Højbjerg float past him. His Son, he's got Kane available for the... Oh, he doesn't need him, he's got the hat-trick. Heung-min Son has 3. Spurs have 6. No, they do not, the flag has gone up. He looks onside to me, Son. Will this one go to VAR? He looks clearly onside, Heung-min Son, as he receives the ball from Højbjerg there. Finishes it past Danny Ward. This one's going to go to VAR. Oh, he's clearly onside, Heung-min Son here. I mean, unless this camera angle's very deceiving, I haven't seen it straight down the line yet. But it looks like Evans and Face, in fact, are both playing Heung-min Son on side here, and I'm sure it's going to be Tottenham 6, Leicester 2 very soon. Yeah, VAR says onside. Heung-min Son has his hat-trick. Leicester hold 6 to Spurs, and there's still time to go yet. Son celebrates his hat-trick. So much for a slow start for the season. Goodman's son. Hordes of Korean flag-bearing fans delighted to see their man get the hat-trick. To finish underneath Danny Ward, could the Welshman have done better? Perhaps. He's visibly furious with himself as the ball ripples the back of the net. Hat-trick number 4 for Heung-min Son in a Tottenham shirt. 2 minutes plus stoppage time remain here. Tottenham 6, Leicester 2. Maddison. To Castagna. Some fancies a shot on his left. Sits Basuma down. Goes on his right instead. Blocked by Højbjerg though. It's Tielemans. To Castagna on the right. Iheanacho. Tielemans. Justin. Face. Maddison touches it to Justin. Benson Football down. Referee stopped it, head injury. "13 minutes it took Heung-min Son from the first goal to the last of his hat-trick. Is he even finished yet, I wonder? Højbjerg. For Son down the right. It's fouled surely there by Samare. Yes, referee gives the free kick on this near side.
All right, people, so 3 minutes to go. Added time, 3 minutes only to go. And Sonny is on fire. Sonny is the man on a mission. Let me know if you want to call very quickly because we're going to end the show very, very soon. I think it's over for Brendan Rodgers. Let's be honest here, right? Let's be honest. It doesn't look like players want to play for him anymore. The body language, sloppy balls that they lost, it's just shambolic. Brendan Rodgers is a very good coach, but this time I think he lost the dressing room. So Sonny with 3 goals, people, a hat trick. The guy is on fire. The guy is angry as ever because he was on the bench, wasn't scoring. I think it was tough love from Conte and all that. We know how Antonio Conte does his thing. So Sonny, oh my goodness, 3 after coming off the bench. It doesn't happen often, you know. The guy came off the bench and then completely destroyed everybody. This is over, man. It's over for Brendan Rodgers. Just wait for the official announcement tomorrow morning or Monday morning. It's international break. This is the right time that they have to sack somebody and have 2 weeks to look for somebody else to replace him. But Rodgers is going to be remembered. Won them the Community Shield, the FA Cup and all that. So I think the message is not going through anymore. That's it. It's about losing the dressing room here. Yeah, let's go Barcelona. You won, right? You won like 3-0 or something. Who cares in your little league over there with a Mickey Mouse team? Mickey Mouse team who don't even have a budget while you are trying to borrow money from everywhere to buy expensive players. Oh, Sonny, man, I'm so happy for Sonny, you know. He deserves this moment. He didn't even celebrate, like he was in shock. He was in shock, my friends. He was in shock. The game's supposed to be over, but the referees just keep checking and checking. End of the game. Yes, my friends, the game is over. Congratulations to Sonny in particular because he's been having some hard time, but you know, as an opponent, you know, as a rival, I'm not gonna congratulate them, but Sonny in particular, he deserves his moment. Take a bow, my son. Take a bow. Sonny is back again, people. Anybody at home? Anybody still home or wanna call or something? Because I'm gonna have to go. I'm here for you people, and if you don't wanna be part of the show, and then I'm gonna have to leave very, very soon. Sonny, man, I'm so happy for Sonny. Let me check on some statistics before I leave. Okay, boom. Let's go. As you can tell, I think Son is going to be the man of the match. They're still voting about it. Why this website is not updating anything? It's not 2-2, it's 6-2. There we go. It's updated now. I had to refresh the page. So, Sonny, take about my son. So, people, as you can tell here, Hurricane, 1 goal. Eric Dyer, 21 minutes, 1 goal. Rodrigo Betancourt, 47 minutes. Son was his show. 73 minutes, 84 minutes, 86 minutes. Hat trick. Take a bow. Take a bow right now. Dejan Kulusevski also had an assist. Ivan Perisic with 1 assist. Rodrigo Betancourt, another assist. Hurricane, assist. Pierre Højbjerg, assist. Let's check out on Leicester City team. Yuri Tillman, a penalty in the 6th minute was taken twice because the first time Mr. Hugo Lloris actually saved it, but he came off his line, so it was taken again. James Maddison, 41 minutes. And then the rest was Spurs Festival. Was Spurs. There's no even a question about who is going to win the man of the match here. It's going to be Son. Came on in the second half and scored a hat trick. It's very rare. And the comparison is going to be, look at Son. He was on the bench. He came on and scored 3 goals. But it happened like one in a lifetime. It doesn't happen every day. It just happened today. So don't expect anybody that will be on the bench and come back and need to score like Son. Otherwise, he's flop, because it doesn't happen that way. Mr. Dave said Conte plan was let Leicester City keep the ball. We will counter attack. Yeah, that is his way. Even at Chelsea, against big teams like Manchester City, United, we destroy them by counter attacks. So nothing new. Chelsea blue bro. Leicester goalkeeper is dead. Not only about the goalkeeper, but the body language from the entire team. Did you see how many balls that they lost sloppy? Like, indeed, how can you lose those kind of balls? They lost the ball like in the midfield from everywhere. Like, they don't want to put any kind of challenge. They got dispossessed very easily. They got bullied. It just looks like nobody want to play for Brendan Rodgers anymore. I am just expecting for the official announcement of Brendan Rodgers leaving the club, because he looks like he lost it. He lost it. Not necessarily that he's a bad coach, but when you lose the dressing room, there's only one person that can leave. You can't sack the entire team. So he's gone. I don't know how Tottenham are winning. You don't know how they are winning? Because they are playing football and scoring goals. They play crap football and they win. Football is not only about playing beautiful football. Chelsea won the Champions League final having like 15% of possession. It didn't mean anything. And Tuchel played the same crap football. What do you mean by the same crap football? Different kind of players, different quality, different style. Just because somebody is playing 3 at the back doesn't mean it's the same. Just another team is playing 3 at the back, you're supposed to win, or 4 at the back. This is for people who don't understand anything about football. Just because, yeah, even somebody told me, oh, look at PSG played 3 at the back and they won, and Chelsea played 3 at the back and we lose. What are the rules out there? Tactics and game switched, and the game plan is completely different than the paper that you see. Oh, they played 3 at the back. It doesn't mean anything. Spurs play 3-4-3. Yeah, this guy is trying to bring the Tuchel play the same, and it's the players to blame kind of narrative, but it is what it is. Like some people, it's impossible to explain them common sense. Chelsea won 2-1 against Brighton today, behind closed door, right? Yeah. Leicester could be relegated. Yeah, for sure. I think the manager is gone. Rodgers is gone for sure. I don't see him coming back. He's gone. It's done. Finished. Finito. Alright, so Sonny. I'm so happy for Sonny. Not happy for Tottenham Hotspurs. But Sonny been having hard time now. People doubted him. He was on the bench. Now, I want my team play tiki-taka football so I can enjoy. Yeah, tiki-taka doesn't mean winning games. You can play whatever tiki-taka you want, but if you don't win, there's nothing you can do about it. The end of the day, it's about the result. So yeah, very good game of football. I enjoyed it as a neutral. I didn't enjoy the fact that Tottenham won by margin. When was the last time we completely destroyed a team like this? I don't know. Back in the day against Norwich City or something. But we don't enjoy football anymore, because until the last minute, you panic. You don't know what's going to happen, because we concede goals even in 96th minute. For Chelsea, it's 1-0 always, 1-0 difference, so you don't know anytime the opposition can score and you'll be in trouble. So I don't know when was the last time that you just sit back and enjoy your popcorn and enjoy because you are winning comfortably and there's nothing. Okay. We need players like Sonny in Chelsea on the right wing who can use both feet. All right, probably start by playing people in their natural position before judging, though. For me, we have Sonny in our team. We still have some quality there that's still raw quality, not developed, not coached, and not exploited. That's the way it is. So before me, I'm gonna just leave all the theories and narratives away at the moment, because the system killed a lot of people, and of course it was all about players' fault. But we're gonna see. It doesn't mean like Tottenham are winning and Chelsea need to win because they play 3 at the back. That is people who, I don't know, it's just nonsense and crap. How many teams around the world today that won with 3 at the back? It means nothing. 3 at the back doesn't mean you use the same way Conte is using, the same way that Klopp or Guardiola or whoever is gonna use 3 at the back. Is completely different. You can't really teach people. We need strikers at Chelsea, please. What striker again? We have players. Like, still complaining for now. Give it time and you will see. Broja is there. Aubameyang is there. We're gonna have few goals from the midfield too. Mount is gonna shoot and score. We have Sterling. We have, all the narrative is gonna change very soon when everything starts kicking, It's gonna change. But for people, there are so many people who are waiting for a draw or a loss to say, oh, it wasn't about the system, it's about the players. Look at this, do that. You can't compare a freaking system that's been worked for 2 training sessions with something that's been there for 24 months, for 2 years. People don't understand that. Just by changing the system doesn't change the mentality of players. Certain players have already a mindset about doing certain things. It's just like you change your house. It's going to be difficult for you sometimes to understand, oh, you're going to your house and you even forget that, because they are habits that you created in the other place. People don't understand those little things. It's, oh, look at this. You talked about system. Why are we losing? Changing the system only doesn't mean you're going to win games. It takes time to gel. It takes time for people to understand, to create chemistry. But for 2 years, we didn't see anything. No development, no improvement, no nothing. We're doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different outcome. That was the problem here. Anyways, people, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave very, very soon. Yeah. So Son, of course, is going to be man of the match for sure. Rest in peace, Queenie. And, respect to the Queen. And I'm happy for Sonny, not happy for Tottenham Hotspurs. Sonny really deserved this moment. And expect all kind of comparison in the Chelsea community. Look at Son. He came off the bench and scored. Flipping hell. It doesn't happen to everybody. They are expecting now like Pulisic to come off the bench after 2 years and score 10 goals or score a hat trick. They're going to say the same about Hakim Ziyech. It's going to be a lot of theories and narratives out there because everybody's supposed to be like Son. Circumstances like this don't happen every single day in life. It might happen once in the lifetime. And what system they are playing, what against what team, and how many time he had on the pitch, and what quality of players he had around him and all that. Everything count. But black and white that we have in the Chelsea community, it's just because somebody did it, we're supposed to do it. We have quality players that need to be coached, that need to be used properly. They need to be used properly in order to get something, but it's gonna take time for quick fix trophy hunters and glory hunters. We are Chelsea, we don't develop. It's time for you probably to leave, because it's not gonna happen anymore. This is no Abramovic anymore. This time you have to be a little bit patient. It's gonna take time to build this team slowly and surely. But when we start gelling together, be careful. Be careful, because we're gonna destroy everything for years. It won't be any break anymore. Okay, wait for 3 years crisis and buy deadwood. No, it's gonna be back to back a successful team for a long time. Surely, yeah, we are waiting just for the official thing, because he lost the dressing room. I mean, nobody is listening to him. The body language is very bad from everybody in the team. I don't know. Yeah, they don't listen to him anymore. And yeah, he will be remembered. He won 2 trophies over there. But I think it's time for him to go. I'm glad we have 3 weeks off as a Chelsea fan for our mentality to cool down. Yeah, it's going to do us any good, but probably not for Graham Potter, because Graham Potter would like to have his players so they can walk. Now he can't even walk. Everybody is on international. Chelsea, the problem with us is even our academy, everybody is going to go to international. That's how good we are. Pretty much everybody is on international. Only some injury players here and there. But you're going to have, even Fofana is gone with France under 21s. So everybody's gone. There is no way you can implement your way, but just stay, sit down, watch some more videos, some more games about Chelsea, figure out how to use Jorginho and whatever, what to do, come up with some plans, but we're going to restart pretty much from nowhere. From nowhere, because when they come back, like 3 days after that, we have a game. And then 3 days after that, we have another game. So there will never be like time to really work on ideas. We're gonna learn as we go. We're gonna, it's gonna be tough, but I hope that we can really adapt very quickly. Radar watch Liverpool and Spurs to challenge this Premier League title. I'm tired of City because Chelsea weren't ready yet. Well, when you have somebody called Erling Haaland, bro, the title is over. The title challenge is over, unless if something happened to Haaland. But even if they lose Haaland, they have the other guy. Let me fix this very quickly. Alvarez is there, okay? So Haaland is not there. They're going to go back to Aguero kind of striker, Alvarez. That brother there, right? Erling Haaland is very scary. That guy scored more goals than games played. I don't see anybody stopping Erling Haaland. If he stays fit, my brother, the title is over. It's over. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's done. Look at today. He scored another goal. I don't know how many goals he got already. More than games played. So, yeah. I mean, Spurs, I predicted that they were going to finish top 4. And it looks like they're going to do it. It's up to Chelsea and other teams to try to catch up with the rest, We don't even know what system we're going to play. We are shambolic at the moment, but there is hope. Okay, there is hope. But talking about Chelsea winning the league, bro. That is not going to happen. I don't see it happening. Anyways, people, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go, and I'll be back tomorrow for other games like us, if I have time, of course. If I have time. I lost some graphics here. If I have time, I will be back tomorrow. For Arsenal and Chelsea women, also tomorrow is the beginning of the Women's Super League, which is like the Premier League for women division. So we're gonna try to defend our title because we are champions in the women division. So very, very tough game against Liverpool away tomorrow. So go girls, don't let me down. We just want to enjoy some football. And what else? People, I have many videos on the other channel, the Green Turf. If you want to go and watch a few more videos over there, much appreciated. And no more questions, so I'm going to have to leave. Let's see. If you don't mind giving me some likes before I leave, much appreciated. No problem. So it is what it is, my people. God bless you, and I will see you next time.